Hey everyone, welcome to another tutorial. Today we'll be painting this landscape environment. I will try to explain some of my process and give you tips and ideas on how to improve your digital painting. My name is Victor, I'm a concept artist working in video games, and I really hope you enjoyed this video and find it useful. If you do, please consider subscribing and liking it. Also, don't forget to ask any questions in the comment section, I'm going through all of them. Alright, let's get started. So I begin with a pretty simple sketch. I start with the horizon line and work it out from there. At this point, I just want to quickly put my ideas on canvas, so I can then block in the shapes and work on the whole composition. I was trying to find a way to place a few boats in the foreground and arrange them in a nice way, so the composition works out. At this stage, everything is subject to change, so I wouldn't worry too much if the lines are not clean or everything's not being final. I'm flipping the image horizontally and I'm just trying to see if there are any mistakes that are sticking out too much. Alright, so this time around I wanted to have an overcast type of lighting. The environment itself could be a little bit gloomier and actually a little bit monochromatic. Continuing with the background, I knew I wanted a bit more atmospheric perspective, so I was adjusting the local colors accordingly. There was also a contrast I wanted to have between the smaller shapes of the little islands in the middle ground with the larger shapes of the mountain hills in the background. Here I'm darkening the image a little bit, and there also was an idea to have a gradient of color that goes from a warm foreground towards a colder background, but really subtle because I still wanted to have that monochromatic feel to the whole image and not a lot of warm light. Once I had everything blocked in, I decided to adjust the composition a little bit since I didn't quite like the deck in the foreground. So a quick way to fix that, especially if it's just a rectangle, is to create another similar shape and simply use the transform tool to adjust it in space. Right now I'm defining the boats in the foreground. It's quite beneficial to use reference images in situations like this, especially it's useful when you're describing different type of materials and the way they interact with light, for example. Try to have a nice balance between big, medium and small shapes, as well as areas of detail versus areas of rest. A few more details and we can call it done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Please consider subscribing and sharing for more videos like this. Also, ask any questions about the process in the comments. Thanks again for joining in, and I hope to see you in the next video, coming soon.